Thank you, Ini Thompson. Now, we'll just go back to Dr. Tunji Braithwaite, who's still with us from our outside studio. Dr. Braithwaite, you'd said, I asked a question earlier about if it is too late for us to start. You said this constitution is making it impossible. But the culture, as old as that of the United Kingdom, began public debates for elections in 2010. Is it really too late for us to start?
Well, a straight answer to your question is yes, it is too late. But however, even though the prognosis or the prospect for successful election looks rather bleak, but that does not mean that we should throw up our hands. I've heard what your contributors in the studio were saying, that though we do not have a perfect constitution to operate an ideal democracy. That is true. But what I can tell you is this, and take this very, very seriously. You see, every nation or every people has a guardian angel from above the stars. From above the stars. At the appropriate time, when the nations concerned appear to be going over the cliff, something can happen, and that is ordained from above the skies. That is what we should hope for, that something will happen, because I'm convinced and I am sure that in about 3 weeks' time, we're going to have serious problems on our hands. But I say, let us hope that the people of this country will be able to take their destiny and see what we can build out of the potential debacle. That's all I can say.
All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Tunji Braithwaite, a former presidential candidate of NAP. Thank you for joining us on this conversation. Okay, Kadria, I'll bring that question back to you as we round up our conversation with you. Mm-hmm. Is it too late for us to start?
I don't believe that it is too late. I think it's in the hands of Nigerians and not in the hands of the political class. The political class will do what they need to do, including, warmongering, fear-mongering, if they think it will help them, either win elections or retain power. And what I am saying is that as Nigerians, as we get more educated, we need to reclaim the political process. We need to begin to remind politicians that they serve us and not the other way around. And the only way you can do that is if the media, people like you and I, make sure that we give people information that is required so that when it is time for them to vote, they're not doing it with closed eyes. They're doing it with information at their fingertips, and they're making informed choices that will have an impact on their lives. So that when governments are in place, they have nobody else to blame if things go wrong. And if things go right, they know that they're finally taking their power back and they've, exercised it properly.
Thank you so much, Kadria.
Thank you.
All right, now we'll go over to our poll studios where Mary Alale Yusuf is standing by to give us an update on the polls. Hello, Mary.
Hello, Neilton. Thank you. Now, there's been a lot of controversy over the school certificate of retired General Muhammadu Buhari. The question we are asking you this week is, should Buhari's certificate really be an issue? Our options are yes, no, and indifferent. To vote, go to channelstv.com and check just one option, then click vote. Now, people all over the nation have been reacting to the certificate drama. Here are some of the reactions from Osun State.
We Nigerians, we really do need to know what's up is going on in the upper stage up there. We need to know who is going to lead us, we need to know the qualification, because before you can actually get to rule us, we Nigerians, you need to be ascertained to a certain level of qualification.
This is politics. People are playing politics. And in politics, there are a number of things that you don't allow to happen. So since it has happened, I think the best way to go about it is to manage it properly so that it does not become an embarrassment to both sides. My opinion is that whatever needs to be provided or corrected should be done.
Emotions are also running high in Kaduna State. We have this for you from there.
It's not an issue. This man contested election 3 times. This is the 4th time he's contesting election. Nigerians are not new to General Buhari as well as INEC. INEC that conducted election for Buhari 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and this time is the 4th. For anybody to raise eyebrow on the certificate of General Buhari, I think it's wasting his time. Well, the Constitution said it must be WAEC or equivalent. What is WAEC or equivalent? There is a clause in that section which says that as long as you can read and write and you can speak English fluently, people understand what you are talking about. How many times General Buhari has been head of state? General Buhari has been addressing the world. So the hoot about whether he has certificate or not, is just to smear his name and to bring down his reputation.
The army recognized that as a yardstick for you to become an officer in the military, and therefore the military use the system to upgrade, to promote Buhari where he is today. And therefore, if he's into politics, where you want to contest, he can be challenged.
Well, that's all we have for you on Talkback. Let's go back to Nyota for closing moments.
Thank you, Mary. Indeed, the closing moments, and sometimes you really don't want to go, but we have to. Well, see, we have some tweets here. I hope we can take 1 or 2 minutes, but we have some tweets here from Oriel Lauren Titobi says, debates bring out from the minds of the candidates the truth we have to hear. Debates are good, but the elected still go against their words. Okafor George says, so far, I have not seen any of the parties addressing issues. Instead, they showcase their superpowers. It's time they talk about issues. Now, those are the only tweets I can take for now. Just before we go, I'd like to remind you that the People's Debate, organized by Enough is Enough in collaboration with Channels TV, This Day, Guardian, Arise TV, Google, Gen Voices, MTV Base Africa, will be coming up soon. We'll bring you details in due course. Just know that the debate is coming up real soon, even a governorship debate. Some people are coming. Why is Channels TV not holding a governorship debate? It's coming up soon. Thank you so much for letting us be a part of your evening. We say thank you to our guests today, Kadri Ahmed and Dr. Tunji Braithwaite. We thank them for coming on the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
We'd like to also remind you that the Nigeria 2015 studios will be back on Monday at 8 p.m. Please join us there. Bye-bye.
Payment of the major share insurance of the premium. The individuals will be organized into cooperatives, or if they are not already in establishments that can pay their own portion of the premium. So we will ensure that every citizen of Lagos, everybody resident in Lagos State, is covered by health insurance.
Thank you.